All right, Rag Boy here.
RJ.
And we just had Memorial Day weekend, so we talk about the great stuff we did, but guess what? We didn't surf. And we don't surf on the holidays, right, RJ?
Nope.
And the reason we don't is just because it's too busy. It's no fun getting the boat out, weighting it down, and having to deal with rollers. And, we just go during the week, and that's why we moved up here. Not everybody can do that, but we're lucky enough to do that, so that's what we do. So, semi-off-topic podcast. It's only semi-off-topic because music is a big part of what we do at Wake9.
Yeah, no kidding.
And this band, which RG you see here, is Nico Vega. We stumbled on them last winter, and we've used at least 3 of their songs. We'd use more if they didn't have a few bad words in their songs, but we got to keep our podcast PG. But just a few. I mean, they're not crazy or anything. But their music has been incredible, and we listen to them all the time.
Yeah.
One of the few... In the old days, you buy an album and you listen to the whole album. You don't do that anymore with iTunes. You buy a song, you listen to a song. Nico Vega, their self-titled album, and then they have another EP. You can listen to them.
Others, yeah.
You can listen to them from front to back. Listen to the whole thing. It's outstanding. Well, I just happened to be checking. We have a few bands like that are smaller that we like to see if they come near us, because I don't like going to coliseums and stadiums anymore to see groups play. It's just no fun. It's like surfing on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's no fun. I like to find small bands that play locally that we get to go see them in a small venue when, before they break out. Nico Vega, they weren't listed to play anywhere but San Francisco. All of a sudden I see they're playing today, which was Sunday, in Nevada City, which is like an hour and a half from us. I threw everybody in the truck and said, we're going. We dropped everything, we went. They played in this place called the Miners Foundry. There was 100 people there. Most of those people, maybe half of them, didn't even know of who Nico Vega was because they're just from that town. It was really only kind of announced in a small area. And here we are, their biggest, literally their biggest fan. And, I'm using the same camera we're using now. It's the Q3 HD by Zoom. It has this incredible stereo microphone. And it's also designed to work in concert lighting. And I recorded it, and I'm not going to play the whole thing because I don't want to piss off Nico Vega, but we're going to show you one song. But check this out. I told RJ, this is such a small venue. You'll never get this opportunity. Go ask if you can interview him for Wake9. How'd that go?
It was amazing.
It's amazing. So RJ gets to interview all the band members, and the lead singer name is Asia Volkman. This is a little girl, compared to me. I mean, I don't know. She's about this tall, petite, and the stuff that comes out of her lungs, her voice is powerful. And we love this group because we love bands. We don't necessarily have to agree with everything that they sing about, but they are passionate. There's a passion in their music, and that's what we love at Wake9. So anyway, I could go on forever. You got to check out this band, Nico Vega. Now you're going to see the interviews, and there's a lot of background noise, so RJ spent the time and put up subtitles. That's a labor of love right there for Nico Vega. And on top of that, we're going to show you one song. Now this is after they did an encore. We were all screaming, and I don't think they expected to do an encore because nobody really knew them. But I think I started the screaming. Yeah. Wanted them out. And they came back, and she sat down while she did Wooden Dolls, which is like our favorite. Well, it's my personal favorite song because it just kind of spoke to me. It's the one I used for Jessie, her podcast, when she got up and wakes her for the first time recently. So listen to the song, but during the rest of the concert, she was all over dancing. It was very energetic. I just bring that up because you're going to see she's sitting down. But it sounded great and looked great. I was literally as far away as I am from the camera right now, about 15 feet. That's how far away I was from Asia, and I was like in the back.
Yeah.
The whole thing was just a mosh pit. It was just outstanding. So we had fun. Go ahead, pinch me, RJ. Yep, it really happened. I'll pinch you too. I got to have a nipple.
No.
I got to have a nipple. All right, we're going to fade to black, but I guarantee you I'm pinching that nipple.
Yeah, can I just say a few things?
Sure, yeah.
All right, we're from Wake9. I know, we're from Wake9. It's like a wake surfing company. We're from wake surfing. And anyways, we use your music a lot on our videos because it's just incredible. There's a lot of people that we listen to watch the videos and start liking music and everything. So I just wanted to thank you, one, for the concert, just putting on the best show I've ever seen in my life. And I just had questions like, how do you guys seem so close and just so...
Yeah, we've been together for a while. Kind of happens naturally, I guess,
Yeah?
you know what I mean? It's a marriage. like any other.
Yeah.
Ups and downs.
Alright. So this is RG from Wake 9 and Rich?
Rich, yeah.
Rich from Nico Vega. Alright, thanks for talking. Thank you. Alright, RG from Wake 9 here, and I'm with Dan.
Yeah.
Dan from Nico Vega. And last but not least, he's the final Nico Vega. Nico Vega guy. Yeah. And he's the drummer, and amazing performance. I've never seen drummers just go that crazy out. So what other influences do you like?
Like as a drummer? Or?
Yeah, as a drummer.
Well, you know, I have to say that I started playing drums because of Animal from the Muppets. So he was my first influence. I mean, God, it's so deep. I've listened to so much different stuff over the years. I have a big jazz background, which I think I bring a lot of that element to the way I play and to this band as far as just the freedom and kind of keeping things very present time. You know, and then there's a subtlety to that kind of music too. I try to bring that to my playing.
So when did you meet the other members of the band?
About 4 or 5 years ago, my ex-girlfriend was friends with a guy that was like New Rich in Asia, and we came down and jammed, and it was magical.
Yeah, because that tonight was magical.
It was.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just for the
thank
show
you.
and just the time we're here with you, man.
Well, we had a blast. We didn't know what to expect here, and Nevada City's an amazing.
Yeah, it's just thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
All right.
We'll see you guys next time.
All right, RG from Wake 9, and I'm with Asia Volkman.
Yes.
And she's the lead singer, Nico Vega, and part-time drummer. And we just came from the concert, and it was amazing. I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
Best live concert I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
And I talked to Rich, and he said, and I was asking him about how you guys are really just unified, like one on stage. He said it was like a marriage. And I was just wondering, at what point in time in your life, maybe you and the other band members, did you guys become that close, that marriage? Like, when did you guys decide?
It's a gradual thing. It just happens over time. When you spend that much time with people, you have to really learn how to it is like a marriage, It's like family. So, you can't just be in a bad mood one day and decide you don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, we gotta persevere.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then, if you guys even have any, what influences do you guys have? Because you guys are so original.
Tons. And then for me, I was probably my biggest influence is Tina Turner, early years.
Okay.
And if you go back and look at some of the old footage of her when she was singing with Ike, it's like she had so much pain, so much going on in her life, and she was kind of I feel that she had a gun to her head when she was performing, and I feel somehow I identified with that energy and really just self-expression. So she was my biggest influence. But I also love Bjork and Patti Smith. I love there's so many. Yeah, exactly. So many different.
Thank you so much again. Just for the amazing performance, and thank you for the time.
Of course.
Yeah, you guys are so cool.
Thank you. Anytime. I hope we get to come back and see you guys again.
All right, RG from Wake 9 and Asia from Nico Vega.
Thank you.
Just a song to sing. a light of awakening.